In this video, I'm here to talk about why it's important to learn melodies from great singers to upgrade your guitar playing and creativity. Check it out. And welcome to my channel, where I talk about music, composition and creativity. And before I go any further, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the bell to receive all the notifications. I will appreciate so much your support. So this is not a video about music and guitar theory specifically. I'm not here to tell you what's right and what is wrong. In the case of this video, wrong is good.
What?
Don't worry, I will explain.
Thank you.
This video is about how to increase your skills and creativity to write great guitar melodies, listen to great singers and other instrumentalists too, especially when the instrumentals players, and try to learn these melodies by ear. You know, most of guitar players, including me, want to play scales, arpeggios fast as possible and does not care about to slow down and understand the meaning of the notes in a context, to know what is the sound you want to achieve and understand that a single note can be played totally different even in the same melody. Great melodies use the same notes of a scale or arpeggio. You and me want to play fast as hell, but with a purpose to tell a history, a purpose to take the listener to another place. In the end, the sound of the melody varies remarkable. Not the notes, not the scale, not the modes, and not the technique used. And there are fast and slow melodies, this is not the point. And maybe to play certain melodies that exist in your head, you need a great technical skills. There is no other way. We need to practice, practice and practice more. This video is about to increase your ability and creativity to write great melodies, as I said, and develop your ear.
C minor over G major, which is under E major, under B flat diminished 7, over B major 7, under C minor flat 5.
And hopefully you will find your voice to your own style of phrase. But everyone needs to study theory and technique as well. Every aspect is important if you want to be a better musician.
What does that say?
Quarter note equals 215.
Count me at 215.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What is the point of this video? I started to listen and pay attention to great singers, in the example of this video, Freddie Mercury, that doesn't need introduction, and try to learn the melody and all characteristics by ear. I needed to overcome the temptation to search in the internet, tablature, sheet music or any information about the song. I tried to learn every aspect of the vocal melody and how to express in the guitar. I mean the rhythm, vibrato, figure out when I use bends and slides to achieve the right sound in my opinion, the pauses, the briefs, and this is important because the way a singer thinks about melody is totally different the way a guitar player thinks about. I learned the harmony of the song and tried to understand the functions of the notes, and I tried to understand how the vocal melody works together, the rhythm section of the song. So I learned and played the bass and wrote the mid of the drums. Look how many aspects of the melody and the song I needed to learn by ear. And this is the exercise I propose to you. Every single part of the verse you heard in the beginning of the video I learned exclusively by ear. And I don't need you believe me. Just try something like that and you start to increase your ability, your skills to write great melodies and develop your ear and find your own style. This is the point. And about creativity, there is no right or wrong aspect, as I said. As you develop your ear, you learn and play the melody in the way you heard in that very moment. Sometimes if you learn and play the melody differently but makes sense, it's right as I said, just embrace the idea and record. Change something and feel free to start to increase your creativity. The purpose of this exercise is to take what you learned, every aspect you got, and try to make sound your own voice. This takes time, I know, I'm the beginning of the learning process too, but the goal to learning melodies from great singers and figure out how to express them in your own instrument, in my case the electric guitar, and understand the sound is to help you, is to help me to find the own voice. Here one more example of this exercise with many harmonies included, that is more difficult to learn by ear. Check it out. Listen with me what Marty Friedman said in an interview for Rick Beat's channel about learning melody from our heroes.
Having nothing to do with technique, well, something to do with technique, but how to make a melody sound like it's an artist, and how I play it, it's going to sound like me, but how exactly do you make it sound like you?
Right.
And what I'm going to tell you now is going to hopefully help people decide that. Like say I have this melody here that I just played. So that's different from how I just played it.
That's right.
Same notes.
Yep.
So how many options do we have here on the guitar? About 1 million, right?
Yep.
So let's start with the simple, the very beginning. So that's one way to do it. Or you could go. Knowing the difference between those two things is what's going to make you the difference between a player and an artist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Wow. That's so well put.
It's so important. It's so
Yes.
incredibly important, because what happens, and all of us are guilty when we're kids, we want to learn what our favorite guys are playing at. We want to play it exactly like that.
Right.
Right. But what do you gain from that other than like the fun of being able to play like your favorite hero, which is cool, but that's like a hobbyist's goal.
If we got the smart Friedman lesson and learn every note of the melody but try different ways to express and knowing the difference between them, eventually you'll find your own voice as artists and have the tools to increase the creativity and the skills to write great guitar melodies. This is it. Thank you so much if you stay with me until the end of this video, and I hope you've learned something new. Please let me know what did you think about this video here in the comment sections. And if you enjoyed, remember to give us a thumbs up, subscribe the channel, hit the bell and share the video to reach and help more people. Until the next, see ya!